In this video, I'm going to show you a simple technique you can copy from Novak Djokovic that can transform your forehand. Now, this video is courtesy of Court Level Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I'll put their link in the description below. Now, I would highly recommend that you go out and film yourself hitting forehands from the back and look for this one technique. And it is right here. His non-hitting hand, waving basically to the hitting partner, and it's visible over his non-hitting shoulder. When you take the racket back, you should take it back with both hands. And really, it's not taking the racket back. It's just body rotation. And the arms and racket kind of feel like they're going for a ride. That's the unit turn. And then as the racket drops down in the back, and you can see his racket face is closed, when the strings are facing down prior to contact, it means that your strings will face forward or basically forward at contact for topspin. But as the racket is dropping, that's when your non-hitting hand should start clearing out of the way. So watch as the racket is dropping, his non-hitting hand clears. So check this out. Green line is going to be his racket. Red line is going to be his left hand. Watch the racket go down as the left hand clears out of the way. When you're striking the ball, it should look like you are waving to the opponent at contact with your non-hitting hand. The reason for this is it makes sure that you are uncoiling. You watch so many recreational players, they drop this hand down and it actually impedes hip turn. It's almost like they're in a straitjacket and they cannot rotate the hips. An easy fix for this, and just overall making sure that you unwind and you have beautiful coil and uncoil in your forehand, is take the racket back with both hands, and then as your racket's dropping, start moving the non-hitting hand out of the way. And if you film yourself and you look at contact, so here's contact obviously, if you look at contact at your non-hitting hand, it should be visible above your non-hitting shoulder, and it should look like you are waving to the camera. Let's actually look at a few more here. He actually says, hey, I don't like this racket. Let's get a new racket. I don't like the tension. Look at him at contact again. There's the non-hitting hand waving to his opponent. Let's watch another. It's just every time. You should be doing this on every single one of your forehands. It is such an easy way. Look at this. It looks like he's waving to the opponent. It's an easy way to make sure that you are unwinding properly. You know, coaches talk all the time about hip rotation and turning your shoulders, and that it's what brings the racket through contact. And that's correct. But do you know what allows for that body turn and hip turn and rotation to occur? It's this non-hitting hand moving out of the way. If you don't do that, you're not going to rotate the body. So wave to the opponent as you're contacting the ball. You will feel a huge difference in the power and control of your shots. Now, the best way to practice these techniques is at home with a Topspin Pro. You can get a Topspin Pro using my link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. I absolutely love the Topspin Pro, and I know you will too. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, maybe you're trying to find a league close to you based on your skill level, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for Player Court. And it's playercourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Look, people ask me all the time, Ryan, do you have a forehand tip that's kind of like your birthday hat tip for the serve? This is it. It's one of those simple ideas that makes a world of difference. Film yourself from the back, and when you strike the ball, it should look like you are waving to the opponent at contact. It should look like this. Your non-hitting hand should look like you are waving to your opponent. You do this, there's no doubt. You're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.